Hello, welcome to Tracy Harchie Coaching. I'm Tracy. I'm a certified weight and life coach, certified hypnotherapist, and rapid transformational therapist. This week on the vlog, I'd like to talk about balance. I've been working with a lot of people lately on um, time management, prioritizing, and really balancing out their lives. And I thought it deserved some discussion here on the blog. It's something that I think so many people strive for, and really how it shows up often is referred to as like a work-life balance. And so that's kind of where I want to start. And oftentimes we have a really serious imbalance. I know as women, and I was in this position for a very long time of being very accomplished at my job, and my identity was really also my job was a huge part of my identity, and it was very imbalanced. There wasn't really any balance in my life at that point. So, what I'd like you to think about is, how do you want your life to be balanced? And what does that look like now? And what would it take to get you to a place that felt something like balance? And the discussion here is um, multifaceted. There's a lot of parts to this. I know for myself, I would put absolutely everything into my job all day long, every day. I would come home completely depleted. And all I wanted to do is sit in my little spot on the couch and have a glass of wine and watch something mindless on television, which really left nothing of any substance for myself or my family at the end of the day. And I didn't know how to not do that. And as I have really created this giant shift in my life and changed virtually everything, it's been a little bit interesting as I am getting busier and busier with my practice. I'm finding myself just out of habit or out of familiarity going back to that place of work, 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 push all day. It's an expectation of myself and that society puts on us. Um, it's really, this is where the work is, and this is what really deserves some um, examination, is how do you feel during your day? How do you want to feel at the end of the day? I asked a client this question the other day as she was working on creating her ideal day. How do you want to feel at the end of your day? And work it backwards. This is a beautiful way of creating balance. And there's a lot of small things. You might say, well, I work at a job, I go and I have to do the things, but there's a way of managing yourself and your time and your energy and your stress that could lead to a completely different feeling at the end of your day that did have some sense of balance. And so, what I invite you to do is look at where in your life do you feel imbalanced? And what would it look like to change that? What small shifts can you make to start to create some balance? Um, for me right now, that means making room for healing. I'm also a Reiki master, making room for some teaching and making room for creating art. And that is another thing that really feeds my soul. And I've been lacking. I've been on the computer a lot, which is all, cranial. And I realize I'm feeling imbalanced. For me, that means doing some more healing. And that means doing, creating time in my day for art as well as the business part of it. So, what in your day, what can you shift? What can you do to manage or mitigate stress? Or how do you want to feel at the end of your day? And how can you work that backwards and create something that feels like balance by the time you get home, if you do go to work, that you still feel like you have something to offer yourself or your family and not just crash and burn? What would that look like? What would that feel like? If you would like to discuss this farther, please contact me. I offer free discovery calls. And what that is just up to an hour of my time, me and you connecting, talk about what you need, talk about what I do, see if we're a good fit. And I offer those. There's a button down in the comments, in my bio, all over my website. I'm easy to get a hold of. I have room for a few more clients. I have an 8-week coaching package, which is just one-on-one coaching, and we work on whatever you need. The other thing I offer is my signature program, which is called Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Body, Change Your Life. And this is an 8-week program as well. And it's a life-changing program. And it really has elements of nutrition, a lot of self-love, a lot of self-care, a lot of exploration. It's a beautiful program. I'm very proud of it. And so if you'd like to get information on either one of those, the first step on any of this is setting up a discovery call. And again, I really thank you for watching. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you next Friday.